Welcome to the channel. Here, we provide clear, actionable insights into the complex world of tax and accounting to help your business thrive.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to build a really simple roadmap for retirement here in the United States. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your first job or you're finally ready to get serious about saving, this is your blueprint for financial freedom.
So if you've ever felt totally lost in that alphabet soup of retirement accounts, IRA, 401k, Roth, you're definitely not alone. It seems super complex, but I promise, we're going to break it all down step by step.
Here's the plan. We'll start with the big picture, then we'll dive into personal savings, workplace plans, Social Security, and wrap up with some advanced tools. So let's kick things off with the basic idea behind this whole system.
Okay, so why does the US even have all these special retirement accounts? Well, it all comes down to one simple strategy from the government.
See, the government offers these awesome tax breaks because Social Security was never, ever meant to cover all of your expenses. Think of Social Security as the foundation of your financial house. They're trying to give you a really good reason to build the rest of it yourself.
So let's talk about the first and honestly the most important tool you have for building that house, the individual retirement account, or IRA. If you do nothing else, this is where you start.
And here is the single most common point of confusion, so listen up. An IRA is not an investment. It's not. It's much better to think of it as a special kind of container that shields your investments from taxes. It kind of gives them a superpower.
You can think of it like a special basket, or baguni, as you'd say in Korean, that has these tax benefits. You can open one of these baskets at pretty much any financial institution. But you have to remember, just opening the basket is not enough. You still have to choose what investments you're going to put inside it.
All right, now for the biggest choice you'll have to make, traditional or Roth? And it really just boils down to one simple question. When do you want to pay your taxes? If you think you're going to be in a higher tax bracket later in life, the Roth is often a fantastic choice. But if you're in your peak earning years right now, that upfront tax deduction from a traditional IRA is really powerful.
Of course, the government limits how much you can put in your IRA each year. For 2025, that limit is $7,000 if you're under 50. And if you're 50 or older, you get to add an extra catch-up contribution of $1,000.
Now, it's also really important to know there are income limits. If you earn too much, your ability to pop money into a Roth IRA or even deduct your traditional IRA contributions can be limited. But for the Roth, higher earners often use a clever little strategy called the backdoor Roth IRA. So that's definitely something worth looking into.
Okay, so beyond your personal IRA, the next major tool in your kit is probably something offered by your employer. And yeah, we're talking about the 401k.
Look, if you remember only one thing about 401ks, please let it be this: the employer match. It is an instant, guaranteed return on your money. I'm not kidding, it's literally the best deal in all of finance. You should always contribute at least enough to get that full match.
The impact is just immediate. Let's say your employer matches your first $5,000. You put in $5,000 and bam, they put in another $5,000. Your money doubles instantly. Passing that up is just like turning down a raise.
All right, now let's talk about the actual foundation of your retirement house, the government's Social Security program. It was designed to provide a baseline income for all Americans.
So think of it like the concrete foundation of your house. It's solid, it's reliable, but it's not the whole house. A very common and costly mistake is to either try and rely on it completely or, just as bad, start drawing from it way too early.
With Social Security, patience literally pays off. If you claim at the earliest age, 62, you permanently slash your benefit. But if you can wait until age 70, you lock in a much larger payment for the rest of your life. And that one decision can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime.
For the vast majority of us, the answer to that question is a really firm no. Social Security provides a floor, but it's your personal savings in those IRAs and 401ks that let you build the life you actually dream about. And that's where some more advanced planning can come into play.
So, once you've got your IRA and 401k humming along, you can start to explore some specialized tools. These can help protect you from big healthcare costs and help you manage your legacy.
Now, if you're eligible for one, the Health Savings Account, or HSA, is, well, it's arguably the most powerful retirement tool out there. It gives you a rare triple tax benefit. Your contributions are deductible, your money grows tax-free, and your withdrawals for medical costs are also tax-free. No other account can do all that.
And a living trust, it's not just for the super wealthy. It's a key tool for avoiding that expensive and very public court process called probate. This can be especially critical for families where, say, one spouse isn't a U.S. citizen. A trust can make sure your assets get transferred smoothly, exactly how you want. So once your foundation is solid, you can explore these other tools. An annuity can create a sort of personal pension for you. An HSA protects against medical costs, and a living trust, that protects your legacy for your family.
So look, if you take away just one thing from all this today, please let it be this. Don't get paralyzed by all the options. Your first step is simple. It's clear. Start with an IRA. It is the most powerful and fundamental tool you have, period.
You know, the journey to retirement really does begin with just a single step. Taking action, whether that's opening that IRA today or just bumping up your 401k contribution, that's how you turn all this confusion into real confidence. Thanks for joining us.